Hello everybody, this is the Birch-Koala crew back with some more Pokemon Yellow. This is DoctorJhonReborn.
And I'm Shank02.
And in the previous part we took care of the Nugget Bridge, the necessary but also kind of a tedious part. Earth in Cerulean City. And today we shall be doing the next important section here on the north side of Cerulean City, going to Bill's house and also kinda training up some of the team members that I'm going to be using against the gym leader. Also, as you could see, I had an empty slot there because here you can get a free gift Charmander. That's Bulbasaur and Charmander in one city. God damn. As for the nickname for this thing, well...
Hottie?
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, I figured that was kind of a facepalm worthy because that naming... I admit I'm not too proud of that because that's dangerously close to the levels of capturing like something like Voltorb Electrode and then naming it Ball. That is dangerously close. But Anyhoo captured, decided to take Charmander, although truth to be told, well, Babas, he's going to be sticking around for a little bit because he's going to be really useful against the gym leader here, Misty being water type trainer. But after that, we have to see whether or not I'm going to keep him around because, truth to be told, although the starters are good Pokemon, I think they're kinda overused in just about almost every single Pokemon Yellow playthrough there is. So, I don't know, I have to see, but most likely I'm not gonna be using them, at least during my final team setup. Way later down in this long road. Anyhoo, time to capture my next newest team member here. And any of those smartasses who are saying you're breaking the Nuzlocke rules, well, sorry, that was only a guideline. This isn't a Nuzlocke, so I'm going a little bit lenient on this. So I say, I'm gonna give Charmander, that doesn't count as a route encounter, so I'm going to capture this as my actual route encounter here, which is Bellsprout. Another actually pretty good catch to get, considering who we have to go up against in the gym. Generally speaking, it's kinda odd actually that when you think about it, almost the northern area atop Cerulean City, it's filled with grass type Pokemon, which I don't know, I guess it's kinda logical to give in case if the player happens to have like no fitting Pokemon to take on Misty or something, but you also gotta have to like wonder that does Misty know there's a grass type Pokemon so close to her, because if she does know, you would think she might, like, I don't know, maybe move her gym somewhere else or then try to do something to prevent every single goddamn trainer having a chance to catch freaking super effective Pokemon from here.
I don't know, they kind of do the same thing with Gen 5, how, like, you fight against one of the three gym leaders at the beginning of the thing, but they'll fight you against an opposite element, and you just go out and find one of those monkey environment Pokemon things. Pansage or the, you know.
Yeah, that is actually a good point. I know about that. I haven't played because on Gen 5 I've only played like the sequels to the Black and White. So I wouldn't I don't know that from experience, but I have heard about that, and that's actually a good point. Also, anyone who kinda gets where this pun is coming from gets a free imaginary cookie.
Animal Crossing?
Wow, is it that obvious? Yeah, I was thinking Animal Crossing because when you think about it, like it's basically your assistant secretary in that game, Isabelle, because her name, well, is
a bell.
So I figured since I got a bell sprout, now I'm gonna be handing a bell, so I decided, you know what, let's call this Have a Bell.
Nice.
And once again, same rules, I'm only showing the required bites. Luckily though, I really had quite a bit of a leeway in terms of editing because there's a lot of trainers you can luckily sorta skip on this route or just ignore, so not too much of editing. Anyhoo, 4 times weakness to grass and water. Yeah, rock ground type is not a good combination.
That always confused me. Was there like 2 moves of bind where one was like, you know, store up power and the other one was like also kind of like a wrap move? I don't know.
I think the... Hold on, I'm actually now trying to think here because I think bind and frap are technically the same move. I think they do pretty much the exact same thing. I think the only difference really is that some Pokemons can learn frap, but some Pokemons can only learn bind in its stead, so I guess it's sort of a like Pokemon type thing. Anywho, as you can notice, there's actually a couple of trainers I decided to skip willingly during this recording thing, and there's a kind of a good reason for that. They're important to activating a certain glitch that I will be showing during this playthrough. As soon as we get certain appropriate Pokemons, which I am actually gonna go hunting down once we get rid of Misty here in the next part. Anywho, time to take out this fake Nidoran because you ain't Harkinian. We got the only Harkinian around these corners and he's a boss. Him being a king and all. Oh god, that joke is going to drive me to an early grave with this one because hey.
You will scrub the floors of Kanto with your Pokemon.
Indeed he shall. Yeah, good luck with the fucking crawling, considering that Psychic is a special type attack, you idiot. That's kind of like one of the glaring things in Generation 1 when you compare them like something as far away as Generation 5. The AI is not the brightest in these games because you can get away with quite a bit of a like risky and dumb decisions in these earlier games, but in Generation 5 games, oh boy, lose your focus and the gym leaders will kick your arse till tomorrow. Anywho, you are probably wondering why I'm showing the end of this fight. Well, somebody's gonna get an upgrade! Congratulations, your lizard grew a... Your lizard doesn't have an onion on its back its mouth. It has a turnip or tunip. Oh really? Let's see about that. You and your coolness factor. Yeah, sorry, not really having too much of a say other than just mocking these trainers along the route to Bill's house because this whole route is just basically here just to allow you to gain some levels for Misty in case you're a little bit under leveled at this point. That and the
Send out the king!
Yep.
My boy.
I still can't get over that low base of him now.
You do realize that thing's only going to get more vast and deeper once he evolves into his final form. Which I'm actually thinking might not be too far off because honestly, once I've gotten past Misty, some of the bigger threats to Harkinian's final form are pretty much done. The only ones that can really threaten him... Well, actually there's Sabrina, yes, but chances are at that point I'm going to have something else to go against her with, so... You might be seeing Harkinian reaching his final form sometime soon. Maybe even in the next part, but we'll have to see.
Nice.
I still haven't recorded the footage for that one just yet, because off-screen, just to give us something else to talk about, I've been trying to do some off-screen Nuzlocke challenges. And I'm gonna say right away, if you're ever gonna try to do or try out Nuzlocke challenge, don't fucking do it in Pokemon White 2 or Black 2. Trust me, it gets frustrating real fucking fast. Simply because the fact is, the first gym leader in that game is unnecessarily frustrating to go against. Those who don't get what I'm talking about, allow me to refresh your memory. Normal type gym, and the workup move. Yeah. That gym, especially if you're doing a fucking Nuzlocke challenge, can be a fucking nightmare. Because you really cannot catch anything too super effective unless you actually, when doing a normal Pokemon run, part to waste like countless hours trying to hunt down the one type effective Pokemon, and then spend another good chunk of hours trying to evolve the fucking bastard into an actually usable form. Anywho, the last trainer on the route to Bill, and this is where Bruce gets the shine, for the most part.
He doesn't evolve yet?
No, I'm trying to think like... I have to think a little bit because when generations change, they also with some Pokemon tend to change the levels they evolve in, and I think in this gen and Zubats evolve around level 20, so there's still ways to go, so not too far off, but still. And I think I've stated this before, but Zubats as Pokemon, they aren't exactly bad per se. It's just that up until like some of the later, newer generations, since the only problem with them was that you simply just got them way too early. You could always catch them at so low levels that they really didn't have any moves. In the later gens, like in Gen 5, you can capture them at much higher levels, in which they already have actually have access to really usable moves, so I think the later gens have really done justice to Zubat evolution line. Anywho, after that rant, we finally reached Bill's got it. Goddamn, why can't this bastard live somewhere a little bit more populated? God damn it. But we shall be checking out on Bill's cottage and wander around what the hell we do after that in the next episode, as this part has come to close. And with that, this is the Birch-Koala crew. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, this is DoctorJhonReborn.
And I'm Shank02.
And we shall see you later next time. Until then, bye bye everyone. Repeat yay. See us later.
See yous.